Hey Pisces, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel for another weekly reading. I'm trying to figure out a good setup for this. I have my computer in the corner, but then I don't have enough room in front of me for the cards, but if I turn sideways, I feel funny. I don't know. We're just going to go with it. It's what I got right now. I did get a meditation that there's going to be a message for you, that somebody really wants to speak to your heart. So I'm going to quiet my mind here and I'm going to receive this message for you. Oh. Somebody wants to give to you. I just heard been a long time in the making here for something to come to fruition, but it feels like it's finally I just got goosebumps everywhere. It's finally happening. So let me quiet my mind and let me grab this message, okay? Your lips are beautiful. And not just because of how they look, but because of how the way your mouth twists when you speak and a little bit of your tooth shows. There's so much about you that's perfect that you don't see, and I wish I could be there and just point out every perfect thing about you. I'll cry. Your eyes are magnetic. They're windows to your soul, and I can see right into your soul, and I love what I see. There have been so many people who have overlooked you, said things about you that made you feel like you weren't good enough, that you were inferior. And I want you to know that couldn't be further from the truth. Every flaw, everything that you see in yourself that you think is wrong, I see as right. I see as perfect. I see as wanted and desired. You just haven't been given the opportunity to be surrounded by people that match you right now. I'll cry. I'm going to give you that opportunity. You're exquisite. You are a diamond, and I don't know how people say that you are a diamond hidden in plain sight, because when I see you, I see nothing but bright, shining beauty. It radiates from you. Your aura is strong and vibrant. It's not just me who sees you. There's so many that see you, and yet you don't even know it. 333. I'm going to be there to help you. It will feel like I'm at your beck and call, which is something you need right now. I don't want you to be afraid to ask for help. You've done everything on your own up until this point. You will not have to do anything alone ever again. Got my makeup coming off, y'all. I want to surround you and envelop you with a love that will make you feel like you had died and gone to heaven. Because to me, when I look at you, you are heaven. You are my heaven. You are someone I honor, someone I cherish, someone I praise. And I love you so much. Esther. That's what I heard. Whoo, boy. the heart, the sincerity in that and the way that felt. Oh my gosh. There it is. That was for someone. All right. Oh, got me all a mess now. All right. It's okay. Look, I just split the deck and then put it together. This was the energy that you have been in. This is the energy like constantly feeling like you're clawing your way to something. And it's because you're in and it's like you're surrounded by things and people that don't understand your uniqueness. The qualities that God has given you to use. Man, I am so sorry about my eyes. You've been putting in the work, like you've been putting in the work, and it has felt like this. But to this person, who or to someone, this. You are the it person. It's like you have all these people watching you, and you had no idea that they were watching you. It's so funny. I use a tubing mascara because I hate washing my eyes and having mascara stuck on there, and the tubing mascara comes off easily. But when you cry, it all goes away. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going to feel like a glory story and overnight fame. Something, oh my gosh. The Nine of Swords with the Justice in reverse crossed over the Emperor and the Sun. This is how they fell on the table. That's why I was like, oh my gosh. Something that was done unfairly to you that kept you up at night, that had you in sheer panic, fear, like just constant worry, not being able to find peace and release, that you've never had justice for this. It's like, and it's because you didn't have all the information, and there's an emperor coming in to give you that information, and it is going to make you so happy to receive this, because even though I got goosebumps everywhere, I love this energy. I love it. So much feels like it's going to get healed overnight. So much feels like I've been clawing and doing this for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden it's like you finally just kind of relax and start, finding your peace a little bit again, and then here comes that freaking emperor, ready to see your beauty, ready to share the world with you, ready to bring happiness and honor and clarity to you regarding this situation. So stop worrying about that situation. Stop ruminating over it. Stop freaking out over it and trying to figure it out, and just be happy. This is the energy I'm getting. That's why I'm saying it this way. Just be happy. They just want you to chill, roll your shoulders, get your neck moving. Just have, this is, ugh. Dag nabbit. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be focused on that. You're going to love this. This person's going to bring a lot of joy and peace to your life and balance. It's like everything, it's like maybe you had 100 things go wrong over the last few years, and there were 100 things that have been pretty important to you, and you haven't been able to find solutions to the majority of them, and there's just one in particular you're like, I have to know, I have to know, I have to know. You have that energy of like, I just can't let it go. I need to know. they Whoever this emperor is, they already know. They already know about this. Put that back in reverse because I was going to put it back in the deck. They already know about this. They have clarity about this. They have understanding about this. They know, they may have evidence of whatever this was that happened, okay? So they want you to quit worrying about it and just relax. Ooh, I got goosebumps again, all crazy. Relax as much as you can and just be happy. Like, the answers are coming. I'm trying to think of a really good like scene from a movie I could give you. I don't know that everybody will get this, but it seems to be a pretty popular series called Reacher. And there's a series where a season where one of the people that he's involved with, working with, and that he really likes and they really like him, they count on him. So like Source wants you to count on them the way that people are counting on Reacher, so to speak. So this she's locked up, she's about to die, she's got her mouth is gagged, and she's got her hands tied, and her feet are tied, and they're got the knives out, and they're teasing her with them, and all of a sudden, here comes Reacher, like, boom, and she wasn't worried the whole time. She was she tried to get out, but she wasn't worried. She's like, Reacher's going to show up, I know it. So that's what this individual wants you, that's what this individual wants you to know, whoever this emperor is for you. They're going to show up for you in the nick of time. And I feel like the nick of time's right around the corner. All right? I love it. This is good stuff. This isn't far off. Just get happy. Get happy because somebody is going to make you feel like $1,000,000. They really are. And they're in this energy. They're intuitive, they're psychic, they're nurturing, they're funny, they're loving. Oh man, they're a beautiful soul. All right. I love you, Pisces. Oh, okay. They want letters. Might as well give it to. Give the people what they want. The name Lee might be significant to someone. I have boss right here. Boss. So that emperor is going to be your boss. Or a boss figure. Somebody who's already a boss. Something like that. Something that should have been equal, and I don't know how, something that should have been equal for you has not been equal at all. It has been grossly, grossly manipulated by someone. It comes to you. I don't know, maybe custody or something. Like, things have not been equal as far as something important with someone else that you have going on, and this emperor knows about it. This emperor knows. It's like somebody was using you somehow, and they're going to make you aware of this, so that just not so that you could go start an argument or anything with this person, just so you really know the type of intentions and actions that people are taking around you that you were oblivious to. And you were meant to be oblivious to these actions, some of these actions, because if you had known about them sooner, you would have went and just let it all out, and then it would have damaged what Source has been doing to get you out of this shitty situation. So things had to remain quiet. People weren't allowed to contact you. 44 on the clock. There are people who are helping you that weren't allowed to contact you because it would have messed up the plan. They're taking advice from Source. They are listening to Source. And when Source gives them the green light, to go, they go. But something had to happen with another individual, a party that you've been dealing with, where something wasn't done fairly. I don't know. Maybe you had a loan with somebody and they didn't pay the loan. Or, I don't know. It's just something where both of you needed to give. And you gave a lot and they didn't give anything or very little. And somehow you still were made out to look like the bad person, even though you were doing everything. So that is going to change. And they want you to know that. That will change for sure. Things that have not been fair are about to be made very fair. I have the word beg here and the letter L twice. I know this is not how you spell beagle, but I can see beagle in this. So, but with this word beg, I want to find out what this is. Oh my gosh. So I have, let me show you. They're all together, so let me just grab them, okay? Look at this. It spells hell, but the E is a heart. So this is like the story of Job in the Bible. Job, a very, very committed, faithful man to God. Loved God, okay? He had a lot. He had a beautiful house. He had a lot going for him. And Satan had came to God and said, well, of course he's faithful to you because he's never had anything taken away from him. He wouldn't be faithful then. And and so God, in the Bible it says God gave Satan permission to mess with Job. So Job started losing everything, started losing money, houses, children, all this stuff. And then he still remained faithful to God. This is the story of you. You still remain faithful after losing everything. And you are going to get rewarded so much because Job, he got rewarded tenfold. Although he was already rich and then lost everything, he became even richer. And it wasn't just that. It's that whole experience connected him to God and unlocked spiritual abilities in him that he would not have had unlocked if he didn't go through that experience with Satan. So whatever you've been through that's been like hell, they want you to know the reason this came out like that with the heart. And look, I have a heart on my nail. You see that? See that? So whatever you went through that felt like hell, Source has loved you through all of this, and they have loved the experience because they knew that you were safe, number one. They knew that nothing bad was going to happen to you. It was more of an emotional turmoil, but I do feel like somehow you lost money because of this. Now I don't know if you lost money because you had to pay in on something, or maybe you were sick and couldn't work because of something that was done to you, and it's going to be repaid. Somebody has heard your look. SOS was all together. This just came out in another reading. Somebody has heard your SOS, and they're coming to free you of a really sticky situation. Okay, I love you. I will see you in the next one, Pisces. Peace and love.